Did you know that Apple's first logo didn't look anything like the sleek, iconic symbol we know today? In fact, it was so complex that it almost damaged the company's image. Today, Apple is one of the most successful companies in the world, worth more than the GDP of several countries. People line up to buy their products as soon as they hear the name. But it wasn't always like this. For years, Apple struggled to compete in the controlled computing industry. By 1997, many considered the company a failure until Steve Jobs made his miraculous return and completely reshaped Apple's future. A huge part of Apple's success lies in its unforgettable branding, starting with its logo. In this video, we'll explore how Apple's logo evolved over the years into one of the most recognized symbols in the world. Apple began in a small California garage in 1976. It took years of hard work to build customer loyalty and grow the brand's value. You can see that almost every aspect of their business focused on branding, and even today, their most famous branding feature is their logo. Let's take a look at how Apple's logo has changed from 1997 to the present. You'll be surprised to learn that Apple's first logo actually represented a completely different concept. It wasn't the smooth, apple-shaped design we're familiar with today. In fact, it looked more like a logo for a brewery than a tech company. The task of designing the first logo went to Ronald Wayne, who created an illustration of Isaac Newton sitting under an apple tree. As we know, Ronald Wayne didn't stay at Apple for long, and neither did his logo. Just a year later, Jobs decided the logo was outdated and too complicated for small-scale use. Steve Jobs believed strongly in the importance of modern computer design. He wanted a logo that clearly represented the brand and would capture consumers' attention. To create a new logo, Jobs hired graphic designer Rob Janoff. The design was simple, clean, and included a subtle rainbow spectrum along with the bite mark so people wouldn't mistake it for another fruit. That year, Apple launched its first Macintosh computer. A branding company called Landor Associates helped refine the logo, removing the company name entirely, which made it memorable for decades. After some internal pressure, Jobs briefly left the company, but he returned in 1997 because Apple was rapidly losing money and was on the brink of bankruptcy. One of the biggest challenges he faced was reinventing the logo while keeping the brand alive. The logo had already become a globally recognized symbol. Jobs removed the rainbow colors and converted it to solid black, giving it a sleek, modern look that could be used on the new iMac models. Today, Apple uses flat, minimalist logos in three main colors: white, black, and silver. It's simple, powerful, and perfectly complements the Apple brand identity. Apple's logo is now one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. For newcomers, the logo represents the company's name and helps strengthen brand recognition. Every time users hear the name Apple, they immediately picture the logo in their minds. What started as a detailed illustration has evolved over the years into a flat, simple, and beautiful design that fully represents the brand. Apple's branding efforts create strong emotional associations, which begin the moment people see the logo. It's stylish, modern, and when you use Apple products as a customer, you feel the same emotions, whether it's through their commercials or their cutting-edge retail stores, which provide a unique shopping experience. Apple's branding tells a single cohesive story. The company has built such a strong emotional connection between its customers and its brand that it has grown into a massive, world-leading company, and the logo plays a crucial role in that success.